Capricorn, welcome to your tarot spread for the week ahead. I hope all is well on your side of things. So just taking a look at your oracle messages to begin with, you have commitment in reverse with taking steps from the quantum. So I feel like, okay, I'm just going to be honest. Some of you guys, and bearing in mind this is for the group that I'm picking up on, for those of you who are watching who will resonate with this, I feel like you're having to address your issues, or not issues, but your fears around commitment. And I don't think that's because it's not something you want. I feel like for those of you who I'm picking up on, you do want a commitment, whatever that is, whether it's a commitment to a business, a commitment to a relationship, to a vision, okay, to building a dream home, whatever it is, this commitment is. It feels very grown up and it feels very scary for you. However, I feel like now you're deciding to take steps, take the necessary steps in order to make the vision a reality. Yes, there is still some fear around whether or not it can be accomplished, whether or not this is the path to take, if this is the right business, house, relationship, right? Whatever it is, but you're still doing it anyway despite your fears. This is the energy you're stepping into, okay? So that's interesting how this is playing out. Wow, okay. Now, from the Isis Oracle, you have magic and ritual, crafting sacred practice. Okay, so this could be even involving your spirituality. Maybe you're getting into spiritual work and you've had some real reservations around that, some fears, afraid of doing something wrong, of reaping some kind of karmic consequence. Maybe you are afraid of connecting with someone who's very spiritual or being a part of a spiritual community or something like that, okay? It could be just about anything. Take it however it fits for your storyline. But I feel like there's definitely been some fears around possibly a connection with someone who's deeply spiritual or stepping towards your own spiritual journey and really committing to your spiritual path. So take it however it resonates for you, but that is something that you are deciding that you're wanting to overcome in some shape or form. Okay, so from the Moonology deck, you have worked through your fears, new moon and Scorpio. So you could have Scorpio in your chart or be dealing with one, but regardless, this is more about the death rebirth cycle, okay? So I feel like you are going through a transitionary period, as many of the signs are. You're recognizing that the only thing holding you back from obtaining this goal, this vision, this dream is yourself. So instead of holding yourself back, limiting yourself, shrinking your dreams down into something that seems tangible, you're understanding that no, you're actually expected to think outside the box, dream bigger, okay? Not to limit yourself, but to explore your potential, because there is a lot of latent magic within your being, okay? You have the ability to manifest powerful changes in your life. So why hold yourself back from obtaining what it is that you desire most? Because it's not something that's coming from an ill-intended place. It doesn't involve the harming of another. It's simply you wanting to create a certain life for yourself, okay? That's going to bring abundance, joy, happiness. There's nothing wrong with that, okay? So why limit yourself? Why shrink yourself down to something that you think, oh, well, let's play it safe? No. If you want something, despite your fears or despite any hesitancy you may have, you're encouraged to go after it. So let's go into the tarot messages now. You have the Ace of Pentacles, Earth energy, your energy, along with Virgo and Taurus, with the Ace of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So this is powerful. For these two to come out together as your first two cards from the spread, that shows that you are already stepping into the new timeline. You are taking the decision, like it says, taking steps. You are making an informed decision based on your vision, your hopes, your dreams, what you feel is in alignment with your will, okay? You are taking that leap forward. This is not something that you're just kind of hoping to create out of thin air. This is something that you're doing tangibly, Okay, so you've had the spark of, you know, inspiration, you have the passion, you have the vision. Now you're making it tangible. Possibly there's an opportunity that's opening up for you to do so. Maybe you're the one creating this opportunity. But regardless, it's happening, okay? It's something that's being materialized in the 3D. This is just the beginning, okay? These are the initial steps that's going to take you towards this path, towards this new beginning, this ultimate dream, vision, goal that you have, involving some form of commitment here, whether that's in a relationship, a business sense, a career sense, or something to do with your soul mission, okay? It can be multiple things. So take it however it applies to yourself. You have Death next, which is Scorpio, with the Knight of Swords, Gemini. Okay, so Scorpio's coming in strong so far. This is definitely signaling a death rebirth cycle, absolutely. I got that very strongly when we started your reading. So there's like, I feel like many of you have gone through a bit of an ego death, not something too intense, but you have been going through that a little bit, where perhaps, again, like I said, you were holding yourself back. You were fearful of really embodying your true nature, okay, as a very divine, magical, spiritual, empowered being. With that power comes a great deal of responsibility. Sorry, I'm channeling quicker than I can get the words out. But with that comes a great deal of responsibility. And, you know, for a lot of people, that is terrifying. Because, you know, once you take that step into the portal, there is no going back. And I feel like, but that's what you're doing now. You are taking those steps forward, regardless of your fears, regardless of whatever hesitancy you may have or doubt, right? You're doing it anyway because you're recognizing that it's time to move forward, and that this is something you've willed into being. So now it's the time to follow it up with action, and that's exactly what you're doing. I do feel like as well that you're having to cut away things, aspects of your life that are not in alignment with the vision. Okay, so I feel like you're getting very strict on that as well. Anything that doesn't support the vision, that doesn't hold the vision for you, I feel like you're cutting it out. And I feel like for the most part, you guys are surrendering to your own will, to your higher self and that of the divine. Because you know that's what's going to bring you even closer to this vision. Amazing. So there's definitely a surrendering of the ego here. Not, you know, getting rid of it, but just not resisting what is meant for you anymore. Amazing. So next you have the Devil. That's you, Capricorn, right there with the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Wow, that's strong, okay? For these two cards to come out together, that's potent. That tells me that you are, again, like I said, you are conquering your shadow aspect. You are not letting it stop you anymore, because for a long time you were preventing from taking this plunge into the new paradigm because of your fears being triggered by an opportunity that was presenting to you, you know, that was being presented to you, whether that was in the form of a work offer, a new connection, a property that you just happened to stumble across, or, you know, someone coming forward that wanted your expertise on something that got you really thinking about this business. Whatever it was, there was a catalyst here, and that triggered your fears. But it's not without reason. It's so that you can address these fears and see exactly what it is that's preventing you from taking these steps. But now I feel like you're clear on what your fears are, why you felt like you could not progress forward, and what you needed to do to free yourself from it, so that you don't end up living as self-fulfilling prophecy and being faced with disappointment. Okay, so that's what I feel like you've done. You've freed yourself from whatever this fear was, and you're choosing to listen to your higher self, okay, to accept that this is your path, right? For a lot of you, I feel like it does involve spiritual work, or you owning your spirituality. I see you upgrading significantly on a spiritual level. Okay, for some of you guys, again, this is screaming of commitment, tradition. Okay, so for some of you guys, this is involving a new way of doing things. Okay, committing to this change that's taking place there. Because with the Death card, this is like a completely new way of approaching things, especially with the Ace of Wands as well. A completely new approach, a new way of doing things, creating new traditions. Okay, a new narrative is being birthed, surrounding possibly as well a commitment. Okay, Hanged Man in reverse, Pisces energy. So making big changes in your life. I feel like you're sacrificing a lot as well, a lot of things to make this your reality. Old ways of doing things, looking at things, old behaviors that limit you, hold you back, especially if this is involving possibly wanting to commit to a person for some of you. I feel like even if you had some kind of player energy or just a fear of getting too serious in the past, I feel like you're putting all of that to bed now. Okay, in order to have something long-term with someone. Okay, take it however it resonates for yourself. Okay, next you have the Page of Swords. That could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So yeah, I associate this energy quite strongly with Gemini, to be honest, and you do have the Knight of Swords, okay, but it could be Aquarius or Libra. You have the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Virgo for me. So yeah, there is definitely something that is changing for you dramatically, Capricorn. The way you communicate, your perception, your principles, your beliefs, your doubts, your fears. This is a whole rebirth cycle. As I said, ego deaths, 100%. I don't think it was that turbulent. It may have been in the past. I did get that for you in the past. But now I feel like it's just more of a surrendering to what you already know in your heart to be true, where you're now listening to your higher self. And you're letting go of those preconceived notions, those false narratives, those facades that no longer resonate with your spirit. You're removing the mask completely at this point, and you're just taking the step towards the unknown. You know, you're grasping this new opportunity with both hands now, because you've learned a lot from your past experiences. You've learned that it's time to step up in your authentic light. It's time to level up and to cut out whatever doesn't serve you. But I do feel like the way you communicate and the way you present yourself is changing dramatically. Because like I said, you've leveled up, you've glowed up, especially on a spiritual level, and that's going to show through your energy as well. So the way you relate to people is changing dramatically, Capricorn, okay? These are huge changes. King of Pentacles, okay? More Taurus. So you could have Taurus strongly in your chart or be connecting with one. Three of Pentacles, more earth energy. This is all screaming of the tangible 3D world, the seismic shifts that are happening in your reality, because you are bossing up. You have the Nine of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. You may be attracting someone who's also going through a similar or the same process, okay? And that may be where you're getting these intuitive hits, these downloads, that possibly you could end up in a serious commitment with someone, even though that was something that you was very fearful of in the past, maybe because of experiences you've had in past relationships, okay? But that is changing. For others of you, this is about you finding financial, material, emotional, and energetic stability by no longer being at odds with your own spirit, being at odds with your own beliefs, okay, in order to accommodate for the society you live in, or to, you know, just kind of fit in and be seen as normal. You're not doing that anymore. You're stepping up. You're becoming the Hierophant, okay, regardless of your gender, okay? So you could be doing spiritual healing work. You could be a coach. You could be a shaman, something like that. But regardless of any of that, you are stepping up and you are evolving spiritually, as well as seeing those changes in the 3D. And I feel like the more you embody your true nature, the more people are going to see what you're really about, and they'll want your expertise. They'll want to associate with you. They'll want to invest in you, because they know that you'll bring about powerful changes in their lives. Okay, so I'm telling you, some of you guys are getting into some kind of spiritual work here, okay? Or your spirituality is going to play a significant role in how you reach people, how you communicate with people, the communities that you build and become a part of. This is something entirely new, right? Completely new chapter for you, Capricorn. Your whole reality is changing because of the changes you're making within. And a big part of that was just learning to surrender to yourself, okay? Not just the universe, but mostly to yourself. This is unbelievable. Last card, please. Yeah, look at that. The Hermit, Virgo. Deep introspective work, finding the answers at long last. Four of Wands. So I'm telling you, some of you guys are building a significant community around you as soon as you step up in your authentic light. For others of you, you're going to enter possibly a soulmate connection, someone who's also going through this process where, you know, perhaps in the past you didn't want a serious commitment. Now you're actually considering, you know, can I build a life with this person? I hope I can, because I see the potential in this. I want to make it to the finish line with my person. This person could very well be my person. So it's a completely different look on, you know, commitment. But this is an amazing reading, Capricorn. So I hope this helps whoever needed this message. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Click the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings are published. You can find my social and donation links in the description box below. So take care of yourself. Wishing you all the best with this new beginning, because this is looking incredible. So take care, keep moving forward, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.